Hey guys, how y'all doing? My name is Young Kung Pao Chicken. I'm pretty sure I just did the Vsauce intro and I'm going to answer some questions today that I've never answered before. But before we do that, I do need some more energy. So... Yummy, yummy, in my tummy, so good. God damn it! None of that was real. I lied to you. It's just water. This was all a lie. Nothing on the internet is real. Believe nobody. I did that intro part to just remind you that even though I'm being very honest in this video, this is not the real me. You are watching somebody performing right now. Okay guys, how you doing? My name is Che. Welcome to a video where I'm going to be answering questions that I've never answered before. I really just want to preface this video with saying that I've seen a lot of other YouTubers do these types of videos. I know Zoe did it, and then I saw Lucy did it, and I was like, it's a really interesting idea to answer questions that I've never answered and try and be very honest with you guys. I know that's a big thing on the internet right now. A lot of vloggers have started being very, very honest. I also want to reiterate, no one's truly honest. No one's truly themselves. Everyone is putting on a persona. Everybody is acting. Everybody wants to make you think that we are better than we actually are. That in mind, I am going to try and answer these questions as honestly as possible. Hopefully these are interesting. I don't know. I'm not doing comedy in this video, which makes me very, very nervous. It's a shield I hide behind, and I don't do it very well. I'm not very good at hide and seek. So I think we have like 6 questions and I'm going to answer them and try and be as honest and open with you guys. Hopefully you enjoy the video. If you do, let me know down below if you want to see more stuff like this, maybe ask some questions, all that stuff. Yeah. Okay, let's go. Okay, so the first question I'm going to answer or try to answer are both actually YouTube related questions, which I didn't really want to do lots of YouTube stuff in here because as I know it's like the thing that I do. I'm a YouTuber. It's all I've like done as a career ever. So it's like one of the things I know the most about, but it also bores me to just talk about it non-stop. Like I don't know about you guys, but like when a YouTuber just talks about being a YouTuber, it's unless it's like insanely intelligent and meta and like them, I don't know, it just gets really repetitive. And I'm like, it's not that exciting. Like there's not that much exciting about it really. But the questions that I am going to answer about it are kind of interesting ones. So the first one is, what's the rudest fan experience you've had? And also, have you ever blocked a fan? And then the other part of that is, what's the rudest YouTuber experience you've had? And first of all, I'm not going to name and shame anyone. Just if you came in expecting that, you want different content. You do not want my content. I'm not here to talk shit about a YouTuber. Or anyone. I'm not here to talk shit about people. That doesn't seem like a productive thing to do in my life. But in terms of rude fans, yeah, I've met a bunch of people where I'm like, that guy's a piece of shit. What an idiot. I remember one kid at a convention, I was on the way with a friend to a panel and we were rushing and I was like seeing people on the way and they were like, can we get a photo? And I was like, yeah, well, of course we can, but I'm gonna have to do it while we're kind of like walking. So I'd stop for a second, take the picture and then carry on walking. Wouldn't be able to have a conversation with those people. And then this one kid tried to do it. And then I was like, yeah, we can take it if we're walking. And he was just like, nah, no, there's no point then. And then I can't remember exactly what he said. He said something like, oh, what a piece of shit to like one of his friends. And I was like still next to him. So I heard what he said. And I was like, I really need to get to the panel. But I also love confrontation to people that are absolute idiots. So I stopped. I turned around. I was like, what did you say? And he kind of went quiet. I was like, do you think that I don't want to meet the people that watch my videos here? This is totally not what's happening. How did you read the situation in that way? How are you that like... I don't know, how are you that ununderstanding of the situation that you would assume that I just didn't want to take a picture with you? And he just didn't say anything. I was just like, what a fucking idiot. Like, what an actual idiot. Like, he's not that person isn't even a real fan. I don't even like using the word fan, but like that person doesn't really care that much about the content I make. I'm sure they were probably just like, let's get a picture. But it's like that kind of person. Even the fact that he expected that I should give him my time. Like, I don't owe him anything. I don't know this kid. He might not have ever watched one of my videos. He may not give a shit. He might just want to take it so he can have it as a trophy. I was just like, you're a moron. You really are a dummy. That really annoyed me. Clearly, you can tell it annoyed me. In terms of blocking fans or like followers or anything like that, I'm sure I have in the past. I remember there used to be like people like years and years ago. This is like early days of me vlogging that were like obsessive to the point that it was like scary for me. And I was like, this is really weird. Like even if they didn't live in the country, I was like, you are acting in the way that suggests you think I'm your friend. And this is not a friendship. Like, I hope you guys know that. Like, as much as like I'll be friendly with you if I ever meet you, or like I'd hope you'd be friendly with me. Like, this is a one-way conversation other than like the comment section in Twitter. Like, it is a conversation, but it's not a normal conversation. We are not here in the room having a conversation. And that's not me saying that I don't enjoy having conversations with you guys or anyone that watches my videos or other YouTubers or anything like that. I do. I absolutely love it. It's one of my favorite things to do because they're people that I share an interest with. But to just assume automatically that like I don't know, who's someone I watch? Someone I watch online. Like if there's a YouTuber and I was like, yeah, well, I've watched enough of their videos that I know them. They're my friend, and I'm gonna like, I don't know, just say things that are a little bit like too far online. Like it's a really, really weird problem to have that most people probably never have to experience, but it's basically somebody, I don't know, just thinking they're way closer to you than they are. It's odd. And so I blocked them before because I was like, it's not cool I don't enjoy it at all. Like that's really super weird that they're doing that and it's creeping me out. But at the same time, I'm also very aware that like someone might be doing that because they are really young. And if they're really young, then I don't want to like insult them and be like, fuck off. But I also don't want to have them continue to do it. So if I block them and they realize I blocked them or something like that, I think they'd get the idea and hopefully they might learn from it. I very rarely do that, by the way. I think I maybe have done it once or twice to people like that. And that was because they were too extreme. And even after me being like, you need to chill out. Also, and this isn't that anyone specific, but I hate this so much. It's one of my biggest like annoyances on Twitter. If you're the kind of person that tweets your favorite YouTuber and says, did you mute me because you don't like or reply to my tweets anymore? God, that drives me insane. Like, it's such a weird thing for anyone to think that somebody's muted them for the simple reason that they haven't replied or liked a tweet of theirs in a while. Maybe I just didn't see your tweet. Maybe your favorite YouTuber just doesn't have time to go on Twitter as much anymore. I don't know, it seems really conceited to me. It should be like, why have you muted me? Why have you singled me out? Because I've obviously annoyed you. That's the other thing. Is somebody saying, oh, I've annoyed you, haven't I? And you've muted me? I'm like, where the hell did you get that in your head, dude? Like, myself and everybody else on Twitter, not even like other YouTubers, just everybody has other things going on. 99% of the time is not spent on social media. People are doing other things. Maybe not me, I'm a degenerate, but like 99% of everybody else's time is actually spent doing other things. Maybe you check it, but it doesn't mean they're obsessing over it. They're being too honest? Maybe. I don't know. All I know is I'm repping a Philly Flyers t-shirt, baby. I kind of went in a bit there, but it's like the very, very small minority of people, like insanely small, like a 0.001% of those kind of people that are annoying. Everybody else is practically great. Some of you are stupid, but practically great. Definitely had to add that there because I know so many people will be like, Che doesn't like his viewers. Che doesn't like his fans. He hates everybody. You're not wrong, but that's not the point I'm trying to give across. And in terms of rudest YouTuber experiences, I don't know if I can name one. I've got into arguments with plenty of YouTubers. Here's the thing, and it goes for fans as well. People are people, you know? So people are gonna say and do dumb shit. I've done dumb stuff in the past. I hope people realize that their favorite YouTubers are not perfect people at all. Like, not by any means. Do not idolize us. I'm an idiot half the time. I say dumb stuff that I regret instantly. But yeah, I don't know. I'm definitely not gonna name anyone. I've had plenty of instances where I've had a conversation with a YouTuber and they've said something that I'm like, I cannot believe you said that. That seems like the most narcissistic or dumb thing I've ever heard. One of the things I really worry about YouTubers that I meet and I have conversations with is that they've gotten to a point that they're so comfortable in their own bubble that they don't have to worry about anything else going on. And I think what that sometimes, and I had this conversation with a friend the other day, I think sometimes that leads to them not caring about anybody else outside their own bubble. Like I've had conversations with plenty of YouTubers before that are like very like successful people that don't ask a single question about you as a person. And that to me is a really telling trait. When somebody doesn't ask any questions about you, no matter who you are, like I don't really care who you are. I'm still going to want to know, if I'm having a conversation with you, I'm going to want to know what you're about. Regardless of who you are, if you're somebody that watches my videos, if you're somebody I've just met, if you're somebody that also makes videos but maybe you have less subscribers, or maybe you have more subscribers, I'm going to ask questions about what you're up to and how you are and what you enjoying, whatever event we're at and stuff like that. You know, like it just seems like a normal human thing to do. Like any decent human would be like, what are you up to? How are you doing, man? But then there's this weird thing, and I don't know, maybe it's some of these YouTubers have been surrounded by so many people that constantly ask them about themselves that they're just in this zone of like, it's all about me. It's all about me. But I think that's like one of the rudest things I experience with YouTubers. Honestly, I say that, but again, the majority of YouTubers are lovely people. And the majority of YouTubers, I'm sure, even the ones I've had arguments with, I would get on if I had a conversation with them. I'm also very skeptical about people and I'm kind of pessimistic. You guys might think I'm very positive, and I try to be online because I know I have a large audience and I want the people that follow me to be happy and enjoy what they're doing and figure out their purpose in life. But like, I can be very, very pessimistic and I don't want to say negative, but like very skeptical of people, especially on YouTube, because I'm very, very aware that there are people online on YouTube that are just doing this for fame or are just doing this for money. Or maybe they're not just doing it for that, but like that's one of the major drivers of what they do. And I'm like, I hate those people so much. Like it doesn't make any sense to do that as a life goal. So those kind of people I don't really have any sympathy for, but like there's enough of those people that I've met or that I think I've met that it makes me skeptical of everyone, which I think is healthy to a degree. Maybe I pushed past that a bit too much. Do you like the attention you get? I'm sure you guys can tell from the answers I've just given that I am very skeptical about everything. That's a weird one. I'd love to ask all the YouTubers I know that question and see what the response was from everybody. Do I enjoy the attention? Yeah, everybody enjoys attention. Do I enjoy the fact that multiple people retweet or like my tweets? I have tens of thousands of people liking my Instagram posts, and I have tens of thousands of people watching my videos, and I can go to an event and a bunch of people will meet me and say they really enjoy my videos and things like that. Yeah, of course I love that. There's also a side of me that goes, this is insane. Like, this is the most insane thing ever, and not in a good way necessarily. I'll say this to you guys, I think you should have this mindset as well. This is the one that I have. You should be skeptical of any YouTuber or any celebrity that doesn't think that having a large audience of people following you and listening to what you have to say is absolutely mad. Like, it's crazy. I worry every time I put something new out that I've said something wrong, and I'm not even that I'm going to offend someone, more the fact that I have an impressionable audience and someone might take something I've said in a different way to the way I've said it, and they might start thinking a certain way, or they might do something, or they might, I don't know, just like get the wrong end of the stick, and it's like so worrying. There's also something of me that loves it because I get to say stuff and hopefully change people's lives for the better. Like I said before, trying to make people happy, trying to make people be able to find their purpose or like the meaning to their life or like what they want to do in their life. But no, it's terrifying. Like having a large audience, like in this scale, it's so funny to me because in the scale of YouTube, I'm not considered a relevant YouTuber, which is fine. Like I don't care that much about views, numbers, or anything like that. I really try not to. The thing I care the most about is having an impact on people, which I think most people want to have. But like even for an irrelevant YouTuber, someone like me who is getting only like 10 to 20,000 views a video, or like only has a reach of like 40,000 people on Twitter. Those numbers are insane. Those are people. Like if you put them in a room, you wouldn't be able to fit them. You'd have to go to a stadium, you know? Like that's insane. Like even if I only ever got 10,000 views on every video from here on out and I didn't get any more, any less or whatever, that's 10,000 people. You wouldn't be able to find that many people to go to your party, you know? Like, well, maybe you would put it on Craigslist or something, but like it's mental. So to think that I'm putting stuff out to that amount of people is mind-boggling. It does make you analyze and overthink everything you do. Well, it does, I think, if you are a thoughtful, self-aware human. So do I like the attention that I get online? Yes, I think I'd be a completely different person if I'd never had it, and I also think it's one of the single craziest things that I'll probably ever experience. I'm gonna try and chill out a little bit. I realize I speak really quickly. I'm just like really eager to get my ideas out, and I seem like a idiot doing it. Will I ever publish a book? The short answer to that is not right now, maybe in the future, who knows? I couldn't tell you. If the question was, am I gonna release a book within the next couple of years? The answer would be no. Here's the thing about YouTuber books, and I'd say YouTuber books because that's what a lot of these books are. And a YouTuber book to me is a book that somebody got through being somebody that has a large audience online. So they could be a Viner or they could be a Instagrammer or something like that. But you know what I mean? Like that's the reason they got the book. There's two sides of that, by the way, because there's one side that is like people that do stuff online can be insanely talented, and that's why they have a big audience online, and then they translate that into a book, which is awesome. And then there's these people that do something that probably doesn't really translate to a book, but they have such a large audience that they made a book anyway. And it's like, I don't care for either of them. Like, they can do that if they want. I'm really not going to judge anyone for doing that. The thing about it is, right, I'm a 23-year-old guy who's only just begun his working life. And before that, I was just a dumb teenager, you know, who played video games most of the time. So to consider releasing a book and making people pay for something that I'd written, which probably wouldn't be that substantial or have that much substance to it, like, I wouldn't want to do that. It doesn't make any sense to me. I don't think I have anything that interesting to say. Like, the reason I post videos is because I like to be funny, and I don't even think I'm that funny. So, like, I'm very happy that people online, I have found like a group of people that do think I'm funny and they watch my videos. But at the same time, I don't want to be releasing something that people have to pay for just because I can. So no, I'm not gonna release a book anytime soon. Battery's totally gonna run out in a minute, so let's hope the fucking second one's doing all right. So the next question is Frank still watching me? And the answer to that is yes. He's right there in the doorway. It's quite frightening, actually. He's been here quite a long time. I've tried not to mention him in the videos since a couple years ago, and it seems to have actually chilled him out quite a lot. So probably shouldn't have talked about him in this video, He's getting a bit closer now, so I think I'm going to stop talking about him. That's okay, buddy. Have I ever been to therapy? No, I have never been to therapy. Have I ever considered it? Yes, but I think the answer to that is everybody should consider it. I have a lot of friends and family that have been, and from what I can tell from them, because I've never really thought like majorly that I should go, but what I can tell from them is it's basically like having mind management. Like, so I don't know. I want to do it just to see what it's like. Would it help me? I have no idea. Would I do it? Yeah, for sure. I think from what they've said, everybody should try it at least once. Now, last time I filmed a video, you came in and you choked me out and then you hurt your own foot, so just stay out here. Don't do, no, that's some quick, god damn. Anyway, so Callum's a fucking idiot, and would I get therapy? Yeah, I do it just to see what it's like. The sound of it, it sounds like everyone should probably try it out, because we all care about our physical health, but we don't really take care of our mental health, even if like we don't think there's something wrong. It sounds like we probably all should. So have I? No. Would I? Yeah. I ran out of battery on my camera there, and then I charged the battery for an hour, and then I realized it wasn't plugged in. Sick, dude. Okay, so the final question was basically, what is the toughest thing in my life right now, and what is the happiest thing in my life right now? I would say that the toughest thing right now, trying to find some kind of meaning in what I upload and make. I watch so many other YouTubers and other entertainment and podcasts and Netflix and everything like that, and I see what everyone else is doing and I go, that's great, that's really cool. And I even look at the stuff I used to make and I go, that was cool as well, some of those parts. And then I go, how the hell do I still find the, not even enjoyment, but like fulfillment in the stuff I'm making now? I worry every time I put something out, because mainly that I'm going to look back at it and be like, that was terrible, why did you even upload that? But the fact that like one of you guys might watch it and be like, that was a really bad video. Or like, I don't know, or even the video just not having any real meaning to it. Okay, there's a lot of channels on YouTube I see now, and like they're very popular channels, but I'm like, that person's just doing it for the money now. Or like, they don't care about what they're doing. Like, it might even have meaning for somebody else. Like, they might find meaning in the stuff you're making. But if I'm not finding meaning in the stuff I'm making, then I'm just like, I just don't want to make it. I mean, one of the questions a lot of people ask me is why I stopped my gaming channel, or like, am I going to start posting on it again? Hopefully I will at some point, but right now, like, I don't want to make the videos I was making on there. Like, it doesn't entertain me anymore, which is weird because I was getting like 50,000 to 100,000 views per episode on that channel. So it's like, in my head, like from a business standpoint, I should really just continue making videos, right? But from like it's not even a creative standpoint, it's just like am I mentally okay standpoint, I'm like, that's crazy that anyone would ever do that. I have enough conversations with people about how you should just be living your life to basically have fun and like help other people and enjoy it. So like, why would I do something that I'm not enjoying just because it's a job, you know? That like ruins the whole fun of YouTube. Let's end on a happy note. So what's the best thing in my life right now? I guess it would be actually finding some kind of meaning. So like recently I decided that the one thing I wanted to do, or like one of the main things I want to do, is make you guys laugh, which I love it whenever I do a video and I get comments that are like, this was so funny, or like recently a lot of people being like, you should attempt to do stand-up, or you should do stand-up, you should write comedy or something like that. And it's like the biggest, like, it's such a good rush for me. It's like I intentionally made something that was trying to be funny and people genuinely thought it was funny and they're commenting saying that is like the best feeling ever. So I think maybe that, because I did find some meaning, like a little bit of meaning. So maybe that's like the best thing right now. That's it. I've run out of honest things to say, so I guess now I'm going to tell you that I have a massive penis. If you enjoyed this video, or like this kind of video where it's very much just me off the cuff talking and saying what I think, Sarah's playing music very, very loud, let me know. Give the video a thumbs up, subscribe if you want to see more, leave me a comment down below letting me know you want to see more, and I hope you enjoyed it. I never really do videos like this anymore. I used to do them a lot more. I never do them at the moment. I don't know, it just kind of feels like this video to me feels, oh, I turned the light on again. God damn it. Consistency of this video is like very, very weak. It's like 1 part honest Q&A and 5 parts incompetence. Yeah, I don't know, it's a weird one for me. This just feels very off the cuff, like I'm just saying things at a camera. Doesn't feel to me like something I should be uploading, but I can see why maybe you'd enjoy it. If you did, let me know, like I said. Last thing, I am going to Summer in the City, which is a YouTube event in the UK on Saturday and Sunday. I might be there Friday, I'm not really sure. So if you see me, say hi. If you're at my meet and greet, say hi. I think we've maxed it out. I'm assuming so, because a bunch of people said they can't meet me. They didn't get a ticket. I'm also on a panel, but I'll probably tweet that out because I'm not 100% on that yet. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Remember to never tell your friends that you spilt Red Bull when you didn't actually. It's just a lie and a horrible thing to do. I'd never do such a thing. I'll see you guys next time.